Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Edmund from St. Mary Junior High School, Cirebon. Today, I would like to talk about the power of language in connecting cultures. So, there are three main things I want to talk about today. First, Indonesia is a rich country with lots of different unique cultures. Second, how to introduce and promote our culture to the international world. And third, the importance of English in connecting cultures. So there's a lot to talk about today, and without further ado, let's begin right away. First, Indonesia is a rich country with lots of different unique cultures. So with lots of different cultures, let's take one of those examples. Their traditional language. Every tribe in Indonesia have its own unique traditional language. So, with lots of different unique cultures and different languages, how do we unite these cultures together? Do we study all the languages? No. We can use the help of national language, which is the Indonesian language. We can use the Indonesian language to communicate with the tribes and gain more information about their local culture. But what about the international I mentioned earlier? How to promote and introduce our culture to the international world? So for this such case, we can use the help of English language, which is suitable for the international world, meaning lots of people can speak English or at least know some of English language. And let's take one of those examples by promoting internationally. We can use the help of social media platforms too to promote internationally. And let's take one of my local culture from Cirebon, which is a traditional food, ampal gentong. Ampal gentong is a beef cooked in a special pot with lots of different spices mixed onto the pot. So it gives a very interesting taste, and of course, it's delicious. So if you ever come to Indonesia, especially Cirebon, you have to try this food out. That's just a simple example of promoting our culture through social media platforms internationally. So aside from introducing, we can also study our own culture. If we keep promoting and introducing our culture without even knowing the real meanings it's just very pointless. So let's take the example of mine. I ever learned a West Java traditional dance, and I promote it using YouTube platforms to give it some descriptions of it, so that people understand the meaning of that traditional dance. So we can also solve information about the international culture using English language, so that we can at least know some of the international cultures. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today we talk about Indonesia is a rich country with lots of different cultures to promote and introduce internationally. So we can use the help of social media platforms like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and others so that we can promote internationally even better. And for this such case too, the power of language becomes the key point of promoting and introducing our culture internationally. So we have to study English well so that we can promote even better at the international next time. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to my speech today. Hope you have a great day and bye bye.